Hey everybody, greetings from Germany. I'm Camille.
I'm Ashley.
And this is episode 1 of the Cashlee Chronicles.
Called That New 9 to 5.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're out here playing pro basketball. Wanted to share the experience with you guys. So we have a couple questions we wanted to answer. Let's start right away. Ashley, tell us about a day in the life.
So a day in the life in Keltern, Germany for us.
Population 8,000.
From LA and San Diego. Okay, so first thing we have in the mornings, we have weights or individuals. And in order to get to weights, we don't have a handy car, so we had to learn how to use public transportation.
Super interesting considering I think in our 22 years, each of us rode a bus maybe one time.
No, I don't think I ever rode a bus.
0 times. So we figured that out. We work out in like a fitness center, like a 24-hour with like commoners, which is interesting.
And it's on your own. You're independent. We don't have our sports performance coach Jeff. Shout out.
Miss you, Jeff.
But from him, we learned how to do things on our own. So start of independence.
Yes. Only lost a little bit of muscle, probably.
After weights, we gotta hurry up and shower so we catch the bus on the way back. I'm pretty sure both Camille and I have missed the bus already before.
Definitely.
And then we get back and have to catch the next bus so we can make it to lunch on time at our restaurants.
This restaurant is one of the highlights of living in Germany. The food is amazing. If we could pronounce the name, we would give them a shout out, but I don't know the name of the restaurant.
I just know that every day we have the Tagesausen, which is the meal of the day, with Osaf.
I drink orange juice, she drinks apple juice.
Applesauce, which means no bubbles.
No bubbles. And it's amazing, and they're super nice, and it's definitely a perk.
And you have 40 minutes to eat, so you can catch the bus on the way back.
Our life revolves around public transit.
And then we have our break in between before our next practice. What do you do in between practice too?
Well, I'll throw a nap in there. Wait for people to wake up in the morning.
So you can FaceTime them.
FaceTime them, really bright and early for them. It's always lovely to talk to my mom on her morning walks with the dog. Hi, Harley.
Not hi, Mom.
It's a lot of relaxing, I'll give you that.
A lot of downtime. I definitely nap, which I am not mad about. I really enjoy my naps. I just started Grey's Anatomy, so that'll last me a really long time. So Netflix and chill by myself. And probably have another snack before practice.
Definitely snacks. That's a thing.
Then
we'll head over to practice, and it's 2 hours of hard work. We do a lot of 5-on-5 stuff. We do a lot of shooting. One thing that's different here is that we can't get into the gym whenever we want, which I feel like I've definitely felt the effects of.
Yeah, it is weird.
You just can't shoot on your own, so you really got to focus in that 30 minutes that they give you to shoot, and let's get it done. You don't have time to perfect it outside.
We do have shooting practices though. And in individuals, you get more time to shoot, so that's a bonus.
Yes, definitely.
So after practice, shower at the gym, walk home in the cold. That is probably the biggest thing for us Californians. All you guys complain about how hot it is in Northridge and San Diego.
Appreciate that.
Freezing here.
Appreciate that.
I just got here. I'm wearing a jacket, a sweatshirt, and a long sleeve, and I was wearing a scarf. So
the only reason I'm not wearing more clothes is the heater is all the way up in this apartment.
Yep.
So that's been tough, but walk home, and then it's like dinner time, chill, talk to more people since everyone's awake.
Yeah, definitely stay up and talk to people.
Yeah. Now that we don't have morning practice, I think we both have taking advantage of later bedtime.
Yeah, and sleeping in later.
Definitely a perk as well.
Mhm.
And then on the weekends we play every Saturday. If
Mhm.
it's an away trip, we'll leave that morning, early in the morning. Um,
Depending on how far, we'll stay the night or we'll come back that day. Most of our games have been like 4 hours away.
yeah, we took one long trip that was about 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
Not the best trip in the bus. It was freezing, but we got the W, so it's all good.
Mhm.
One thing that's crazy different is that we don't have school. So all this time, we have all this downtime, or we're on the bus, like we don't have to be studying, we don't have to be
No
typing
stress.
papers. It's relaxing.
It's really is. Sometimes I'm like freaking out because I'm like, do I have something to do? And then I'm like, no, I
You
don't.
don't.
I really don't. But that's what's also fun is like we don't even have to worry on the weekends, especially when we have a day off, to go do something. Like I'd always be like, oh, I can't go do anything. Like, and now it's fun because we can go travel and around Germany and go places on our off day.
It's definitely been amazing. Yeah, instead of like, oh, I have to turn in a paper, it's just like, oh, we got to catch this train back to the village.
Yeah, that's your biggest stress is
Yeah.
catching trains and buses.
Can't stress it enough. So yeah, I mean that's the difference from CSUN. I think basketball wise, one thing I find different is just the maybe intensity level all the time.
Mhm.
Like here it's skill based and everything, but we don't go as like, how am I trying to say this? Like
It's more of it's on you
right.
to make sure that you're doing your best and you're trying to get better every single day because no one's gonna tell you that.
No
like
one's
in college,
punishing
yeah.
you in college if you're not going hard enough, if you're not touching the line. It's solely based on your own effort and how you think you should be doing. And I think it's a test to like
Mhm.
your own goals and your mental toughness. You know, if there's no one behind you like counting reps
Mhm.
or like telling you to close out, like will you do it every time? And I think we've both been pretty good about that.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is this is your job. We're treated like adults. Like you have to show up and you have to do what you're supposed to do. So it's a big difference, but it's a growing experience. Like I feel like we're really growing up here. So
yeah, definitely.
Growing up.
Super mature. Yeah, and then another thing that's interesting on this team is we all work towards the same goal, but it's not solely focused the whole time. Like whereas when we were at CSUN, right from the jump, we had a list of goals on the board every day. You saw it when you walked in the morning, and here we talk about it, but it's less of like you need to do these things, and it's your job, it's your focus, and the job just needs to be done. There's nothing else about it.
Mhm.
So I think that has been something I needed to learn in the sense of just being focused enough every day to realize that this is what needs to be done.
Mhm.
Yeah. What else do you think about our team and how it's different from CSUN?
I think a difference is having other sports there as like support. I miss the athletic atmosphere. Now we just have like our basketball team and like our teammates. I miss the full support from other people from the school. Being a part of that type of program, I feel like we support each other really well, and like especially student athletes to student athletes. I just miss that like atmosphere and like working for the people around me.
Definitely, the crowd is a little different without DJ Malski and Maddie the Matador and the flashing lights, but we've gotten some support
Yeah,
from the
we do,
village,
actually.
and I think as we continue to do well throughout the season, we'll continue to see it grow.
Mhm.
And we've really had a great start to our season, which is exciting.
Mhm.
We moved up from last year. The team won the Division II championship, so now we're in the first division
For the first time.
and we're off to a great start. I think with each game we connect better. We like see more of how each other plays. and it's been really good.
Yeah, there's a lot of differences between college basketball and overseas basketball. I think Camille and I have really experienced that in the games because, like, you can't sub in, like, in between the free throw shots, like the first one and the second one, like, you have to wait till the end, and, like, I went to go run on the court, and I got yelled at, and I was like, I'm sorry.
We don't know
Yeah.
what you're saying.
I was like, I don't know. And, like, the shot clock is 24 seconds, and then when you shoot it and you get an offensive rebound, it's only 14 seconds, so it's, like, panic. Like,
Super
you got
panic.
it's already 10 seconds, and
Yeah.
people don't call it the shot clock till, like, 8 seconds or 7 seconds, and I'm just,
Ashley's at the top of the key, like,
okay, run. Okay, I don't know. But we've adjusted. That was at the beginning. We're doing a lot.
we don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
If you're watching our games.
Yeah.
I'd say it's a lot more physical. There's definitely been
Definitely.
times where she's driven and almost lost a limb down there, and it's like nothing.
And in the post, I'm like really happy I'm not a post because they're like bear hugs and just like pushing in the back, like it's just all loud and
everything goes.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy and the amount of like aggressiveness that's allowed because in college, especially like the hand checking rule, like you touch them and it was a foul and they don't care if you fall.
They don't care.
They do not care. And it's just a lot. And you travel a lot.
Yeah.
Like, can't do the go move, you guys. I'm sorry. Don't do the go move.
Not a thing.
It's not a thing. Just cross step.
If you're going to try and drive, you should probably just pass. Because you've already thought about it for too long and you're going to travel and the defense move, it's not a thing.
You know how coach always says don't dribble right away when you get the ball? Just put the ball down right when you get it.
Oh, man. But you've gotten better at that as well.
Yeah, I think so.
And I just don't even try and dribble because I know I'm going to mess up, so.
Oh, my gosh.
And
you hit hands to everyone before the game.
It's sportsmanship.
Yeah.
All day, every day. We
shake hands
the
before
refs,
and after.
during.
Yeah.
Everyone helps each other up.
Yeah.
Which is nice, but like.
I mean, you still have those feisty people, you know.
Right.
Like,
give you a dirty look.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's like, yeah, they'll tackle you, but then if there is a whistle blown, they'll be like, oh, sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Which is different.
So, that's a difference. I feel like it's a lot more, like, not based on, like, individual skill a lot. Like, it's really, like, my idea of what people had said coming out here is that, like, it's a lot of pressure on, like, Americans and, like, you have to score a lot. But really, like, I don't know if it's just where we are or our team, but it's a really, like, team. Like, everybody's always, like, extra pass, move the ball, and, like, cutting off the ball. Like, people know where to move and go on offense more rather than, like, in college it was, like, you could depend on, like, 2 best people on your team just to, like, score or something like that. And now it's, like, really just, like, moving the ball, quick passes, like, I think that's probably one of the differences, like, is smarts on offense.
Right. I agree with that for sure. Like, if you think about it, everybody here is a pro. Everyone needs to be able to put the ball in the basket. So you're not just relying on one person and like, oh, everyone move. Like, everybody is completely capable. And I think that's nice when you can trust everyone on the court to be able to make something happen if need be.
Another difference is we have like 30-year-olds on our team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so nothing against them. It's just like funny because like we have like youth players on our team, like a 16-year-old, and then the oldest person on our team is like 30. So it's like the age range is crazy.
But isn't she 29?
Or 29.
She's 29.
Sorry.
She's 29.
She's 29. But it's just, I don't know, it's just so different, like the age levels and just like, and how they're still capable to keep going, like.
Right. And you think about it, and it's like, I feel like as you progress in your career, your style of play would be different. And so it's been interesting to see, like, the adjustment with the youth players and how we're, like, more run and gun, and then maybe the veterans that are more, like, let's move the ball, let's make the smart play, and kind of adjusting to that since there's such a wide range on the team.
And they have so much experience.
Yeah, I mean, they've been playing for longer than, like,
we've been alive. I guess. Not too far, that's much.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah, technically. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's good though. It's like a variety of different types of play. Like you said, like the difference, like they're run and gun, and like I feel like more experienced players, it's like they know their body and they know what they can do, and like they stick to like their capabilities.
Definitely.
So.
And I know, like, one of the posts on our team, she's in her later 20s, and she, like, says things about cuts and moves that I would never have even thought of. So it's nice to have a veteran in your position where you can, like, realize that they know so much more than you and learn from them, which is nice. Even though, like, when we were on the CSUN team and, like, considered, the oldest seniors, like, we still don't know everything.
It's so crazy how you continue to learn.
Yeah.
Like, you thought you knew basketball, but you did not.
You don't.
No.
Maybe a little.
Yeah, just a little now.
But it's been great, and I think having the team and having Ashley especially has made this transition easier.
Definitely.
Both our times
Definitely.
alone for the first time, so having this one's made it all right.
Yeah,
good.
I think we're really lucky that we got onto the same team, because it's hard. It's hard to be out here on your own, and I think people just think about like, oh, going to play overseas, like get to play the game I love in another country, which is great. Like we're having a great time. Like it's amazing, and we're so lucky. But you just gotta remember, like you're gonna be alone. But what I keep learning, I feel like, is like you may be lonely, but like you learn to be alone. You learn to be independent, and I feel like as much downtime as I had, like I'm able to like. I go shopping on my own. Like I found how to use the bus on my own to go where I wanted to be, like to another city or something like that. And I feel like I like it in a sense because like I'm getting my independence, and I feel like I'm really becoming an adult when I'm doing that. So I think that's a good thing in a sense, even though you miss your family a lot. But
a lot. You miss your friends a lot. You miss the comfort of being in a familiar environment with people speaking the same language as you. But I think it's shown us like what we're capable of growth-wise, and obviously we're not on the same path as a lot of our peers that graduated with us, but we're still learning and growing in different ways, and I'm like grateful for that opportunity.
Definitely. Like this is amazing.
It's
as much
incredible.
As there's like hard times, like there's so many good times, and like with any job that we would have had or anything that we were doing, that would happen. So.
Right.
And there's other people who are in other states and away from home. So there's so many things that are hard, but it's also like I keep saying, like we're so blessed. So
super blessed. And I mean, yeah, like it's rough right now. It's coming up to the holiday season.
Oh God.
Ashley's favorite holiday is Thanksgiving.
First time without my family.
Missing Dana's stuffing, but we have each other, and we're out here like pursuing our dreams, so try not to dwell on the fact that we're not going to have a Thanksgiving. Looks off into the distance.
But it's okay. We're going to celebrate it as a team,
yes,
so
we are.
It'll be fun.
Yes. What else?
I think that's pretty good for the first episode.
This is going to be a regular thing, so I hope
keep sending
you guys
questions.
have enjoyed this. Yes, keep sending your questions. Comment, like, share. We're trying to go viral over here.
YouTube sensation.
We have a fun fact before we go.
Oh, fun fact of the day is you have to pay to go to the bathroom, which I do not understand. That is the bodily function.
It has to
happen. And another thing is there are no toilet seat covers.
You better get good at squatting over here.
For real.
But besides all that, we are 7-0.
Yep.
We're doing great so far. Our next game is Saturday,
November 7th.
We play at 7:30 p.m., so figure out the time difference for where you live.
Because that's 7:30 in Germany.
7:30 in Germany. So tune in, cheer us on. Hope you enjoyed this first episode of the Cashlee Chronicles. Choose!